get an opportunity to be around some of these players, including Justin Jefferson, who's repping that Randy Moss jersey, as we hear from JJ.
Justin, how great does it sound to have 7 consecutive victories?
Well, it feels great. Just going through the adversity, earlier in the season, trying to figure out the offense, figure out the team in general, seeing us stacking the plays, stacking just the good games together is really good to see. But our potential is so high. Every game, we're expecting the offense to be the best on that field. So definitely great to get the win. Definitely great to dominate. Of course, we're gonna celebrate this win. But we got a short week. We got to move on quickly to Seattle.
Justin, Aaron had a really big game. What did the Bears defense kind of shift to limit you guys and allow him to do what he did today?
Aaron Jones is going to be Aaron Jones regardless of what defense they play. Seeing the amount of effort that he's doing, like after the first contact, is what's crazy to me. Fighting for those extra yards and getting those first downs. That's the biggest thing. Just extending those drives, making those big plays for us to keep the ball moving. Having a back like that is tremendous. We're very excited to have him.
As soon as you plan out that tribute to Randy at the spur of the moment after you scored the touchdown?
Yeah, every game is a plan to get in the end zone. I definitely wanted to, give a tribute to him on one of my touchdowns. It was just great to have it done in the first quarter and the first one. So definitely got to show that love to him. Grateful for what he has done for this game and what he has done for me as a kid. Just watching him and being a fan of him, always got to show love towards him.
You been in contact with him at all?
Yeah, I texted him and wished him the best of luck, and I was happy to see that he came out and said he had beat cancer and everything. And but I always will have him in my prayers, and the effect that he has on people, just not just me, but just the whole world is outstanding.
Would you have something else planned if you got into the end zone a second time?
Maybe. I definitely will not sleep good at night thinking about that second touchdown that I could have had. It'll have to wait till next week, I guess.
How crazy was
this week?
It hit you like right in the chest. We're not used to seeing that.
Hey man, please let's talk about it. I was beating myself up a little bit, afterwards. Those are the easy ones, those. I always say, the opportunities are limited and you got to make the most of your opportunities. And I'm definitely sick about that one. I can't say. It was a great route, great throw by Sam, and I just took my eyes off it and trying to get in the end zone. So I just got to finish the play, and those ones that definitely hurt. But it is what it is. We got the win, and we can move on to Seattle.
Justin, what was that moment like to see Chris Carter and Jake Reed bring the jersey out for the coin toss?
Yeah, it was amazing. Seeing those guys, those are the guys before us. Those are the big three before me, Speedy, J.A. came in. So, seeing those guys and seeing the tribute that they had, with Randy, somebody that couldn't be here, and they were brothers, when they were playing, they still are. So, it's great to see the amount of love that they still have for each other, and the tribute was amazing. I loved it.
Does that kind of drive home the history?
Last few, they don't have Aaron Jones.
Of the position here, the receiver position, does it kind of just drive home the history of it?
Wait, say it one more time.
Does it just kind of drive home the history of the receiver position with this franchise to see that?
Oh, for sure. To see, those two legends alone, just standing up for their brother, their teammate at that time. And we all love Randy. We all want the best for Randy. Of course, we don't want Randy to have cancer and to deal with that. So I'm just happy that he's healthy, happy that, he's back on his feet talking and being able to, socialize. So, God bless that, and I'm happy for that.
Just what is it about Sam's short memory that we...
Week 18, and Mike, when I look at this, I still have to say that Detroit, let's put the Packers in this mix
Sure.
as well, but they've got some tiebreaker situations. But I still have to say that Detroit is the favorite coming out of this division. Yes, they lost David Montgomery, but they still have Jahmyr Gibbs. But their offensive line, the way that it plays, the way that this team is coached up, the way that the guys have answered, yeah, that's scary not having all of those guys on defense. But they still have some pretty good guys, really good guys in the secondary, some guys on those edges who's shown up. Let's not forget they got Zadarius Smith who's shown up and played. There's just something about the way Detroit is built and the way they play week after week that leads me to believe these final 3 games, again, at the Bears, at the 49ers, in Minnesota. Minnesota plays at Seattle, Green Bay, and Detroit. So that game against the Packers, to me, is a little bit tougher schedule for Minnesota. The Packers have the Saints, the Vikings, and the Bears. Their schedule looks a little bit lighter, but again, the fact that they're sitting 2 games behind both of those teams makes it a little tougher sledding for them. So I just like Detroit. Again, I just like something about the way that they're playing and the way that this offense can put points on the board to get them to the top of the division.
Yeah, once again, I mean, that schedule name is Caleb Williams. 8 straight losses, tied for the second longest losing streak by a #1 overall pick, rookie quarterback since 1950. Here's Caleb.
Where to go from here?
Yeah, where to go from here is I have another game, coming up in a few days, and so gotta go and watch the film. I gotta find ways to get better. They did well on defense today. Didn't bring as many cover zeros as I thought they would bring. And as we thought they would bring, they played a little bit more coverage and zone. They dropped out and, did a couple interesting things on defense. And, it's something that I'll go back and look at. And, once I see it, and I kind of figured it out a little bit, at the end of the game. But, once I go back, watch it and see it and, figure all of that out, when it happens again, and, when I see that look again, or, teams are probably going to do it, because they ended up stopping us a few times on some of their exotic looks that they brought and had in coverage. And so, just being able to find ways to get better myself and the team, and then, looking forward to this week.
What about the first part of that question, the reality of where you're at? The season is gone. It's almost over now.
Yep.
How you've arrived to?
Yeah, it's been frustrating and encouraging. I would say the frustrating part is obviously we're on a how many games now? 8? Yeah, 8-game losing streak, and that's not. Like I've said before, it's new to me. I haven't experienced anything like this, so that's the frustrating part. The encouraging part is how much we fight as a team. The encouraging part is us as a team being able to go through, and myself included, being able to go through kind of all of what's happened this year. Me not playing well in the beginning of the season. And feeling like I was seeing it well, and then being able to find ways to keep growing, keep progressing, through those times that I was frustrated then, and then coaches getting fired, and all of this stuff that's going on, 4-10 right now. So being able to wake up, be consistent, do that every day, with how it's been going is encouraging for me. It's encouraging for this team, and we got to keep going. But yeah, it's been encouraging, but also frustrating for myself.
You got 2 short weeks coming up.
Yep.
Back quickly. What's the process of troubleshooting and also growing when you've got a tight time frame to do it?
Yeah, obviously it's a quick turnaround. These next 2, I believe, and so being able to get in there, watch the film, go over that quickly, figure out ways that I can be better, the team can be better, coaches, everybody, and then from there, obviously we gotta get going on this game plan for Detroit. I believe is in a few days, and so being able to correct and then move on very fast is something that we have to do right here, right now, and so. I think that's the next step.